Hey guys, welcome back to my coastal kitchen. What I have here behind me is what I like to call organized chaos. Does anyone else cook like this? Just grab all the things you need and throw them on the counter. But what I'm making today is a little couscous salad. And you guys, if you've been following along, you know that I'm having a little pool party tomorrow. So I'm just preparing for that. So we're gonna make a couscous salad. And couscous, if you don't know, is just a kind of Mediterranean pasta. Looks like this. This is a pearl couscous. So each little bit is a little bit larger than regular couscous, which is really small. So we got pearl couscous. We've already cooked it up. So this is about 4 cups worth. I'm gonna have probably 12 people or so tomorrow, so just making enough for everybody to have a little snack on. Hello Dale, Connie's here. Hello everybody. So let's go ahead and get started. So again, couscous salad. We've got 4 cups already cooked. So that part, check. So now we're gonna make our dressing. And so for our dressing, I've got this little bowl here. We're gonna whisk it all up in this little bowl. So we're gonna juice 1.5 lemons into this bowl here. So there is 1 in. And I'll come back for those seeds, y'all. And the last little bit of lemon. I like it really lemony. This is not like a particular recipe. It's just something that you can kind of throw together with just about anything you've got around the house. And this time when I make it, this will be my first time that I add artichoke hearts. So I'm gonna add some artichoke hearts. I had them in a salad recently and it gave me the idea to add it to our couscous salads. So this will be the first time that I'm gonna add artichoke hearts. What am I making? I'm making a couscous salad. So pool parties, you know, you want something cold, not too heavy. So this is something kind of light and cool that we can just have out here by the pool tomorrow. So, and it's something that gets even better the next day. So that's the good thing about something like this, you can make it the day before. And then we're also gonna make a dessert a little later today. So this won't be the last time you catch me in the kitchen today. All right, we have our lemon juice here. And then we're gonna add some olive oil. And I'll do a 1/2 cup of olive oil. And you can always add more later, so I go a little bit on the conservative side. That was a little less than 1/2 cup. I don't want it to be too wet. So just a 1/2 cup or a little less, and we can always add a little more later. Now we're gonna add some garlic, and I like to be generous with the garlic, so I'm gonna do a heaping spoonful of minced garlic, and that smells amazing. I'm gonna add in a little bit of basil leaves. I usually like to do fresh basil, but I don't have any on hand and I didn't think to get any from the store, so I'm just gonna add some in like that. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it, right? And then we're just gonna add some salt and some pepper. And then that's a very simple little dressing. We're gonna whisk it up together with a fork. And then I'll just set it aside. We're making a couscous salad, y'all. Couscous has already been made. Couscous is a really easy thing to make. You just add some water and put it on the stove, kind of like rice. But it is even quicker than that, so. We eat couscous as a side sometimes, a side dish. And this is the pearl couscous, so it looks like that. And we did not get any information yet about our car. We've not gotten our car back. Scott did drive up there and they said probably they'll be able to look at it on Monday. So that is all I know about the car, y'all. So our car is still in the shop. Just so y'all know. All right, here's what the dressing looks like. We've got the lemon juice, we have olive oil, garlic, basil, and salt and pepper. I'm just gonna set that aside. All right, so now we can start adding ingredients to the actual couscous itself. So the first thing I'm gonna add in is some little tomatoes. So we've got some grape tomatoes here. And I'm just gonna half them. So I'll take each one and just have them lengthwise and toss it on in. So I'm just gonna be over here having some tomatoes. And Scott is outside, y'all. He is still working outside. He was out in the yard earlier doing yard work, and he's getting the pool together. We cleaned off the porch together. I have been snuggling the kitten. And we took a little break. I made a salad for lunch. So we had some salad for lunch, some regular salad, and with ranch dressing. It was delicious. Because we're both hot from being outside and all that we've done today, so we just wanted something cold. So we just had some salad for lunch, so we'll probably have a pretty big dinner tonight because I know we'll be hungry. How is everybody doing today? It's Saturday. Let's see, Ella's got her 2 granddaughters for the night. All right. Nice, hello everybody. All right, Roseanne's notifications worked. That's great. Betty Ann says, you're so smart to cook healthy. I just got home from Dairy Queen eating a yummy hot fudge sundae. That sounds so good. That sounds so good. Ella, the last video that I was just on, Mittens got weighed, so go check that out. He did gain a little weight, so I'm proud of him. He is doing awesome. He's in there taking a nap right now. So we've got our tomatoes added in. I might come back and add more in after we get it all mixed up. But there's our tomatoes. And I've got some little cucumbers here. So I'm gonna put some cucumber in. And I'm gonna dice these cucumbers. So I'm just gonna throw them in the Ninja. Y'all know how much I love my Ninja here. You guys have one of these? I love my little Ninja. I'm just gonna throw all the cucumbers in here and chop them up. Just like that, we've got chopped cucumbers. Yay! Oh, Roseanne's having ice cream right now too. That sounds so good. What else are you making? So I will be making the berry yum yum dessert later today. Then tomorrow morning, I'm gonna make a taco dip, and we're gonna have fruit kebabs and veggies with hummus. And these are all just things to snack on. It's not a, you know, meant to be a meal. We're all just gonna snack around a little bit. So got that cucumber added. And then we're gonna add some red onion next. I'm gonna use my Ninja again. I have half of a pretty big red onion here, so I'm just gonna chop this up a little bit before I put it in. And it's okay that it goes in right after the cucumber because it's all about to get mixed together anyways. So we're tossing it in. And after we're done, y'all, remind me to show you where I put the picture that Betty Ann painted of Delilah and Remy. I'd like to show y'all where I found a place for it in my house. So remind me before I jump off here to show you guys. All right, we're gonna mix that red onion up. Get it diced pretty finely. You don't really want to chop into a big piece of red onion. I don't anyways. I do like the flavor, but not like that. All right, we're gonna add that in here. So far we've got pearl couscous, we have grape tomatoes halved, we have diced red onion and diced cucumber. So I love when we start getting some color in it. Look at that. We've got red, green, purple. Okay, so next we are gonna add chickpeas or garbanzo beans. So we're gonna do 2 cans. This is normally a bigger, I don't normally cook this much, obviously, for me and Scott alone, but this is for a bigger crowd, so I went ahead and doubled up what I would normally do. So with the chickpeas, we just need to drain and rinse them. So we'll open up the can here. Got a strainer. We're gonna drain and rinse. And I'll do both cans at one time. I bet you when I'm done with this, we are gonna sit flat out tonight. We might have our own pool party tonight. I don't know. Just me and Scott. All right, we're gonna rinse these off real good. All right, perfect. I'm gonna let those drain for a minute and come say hey to you guys. So let's see. Pat says she's never had chickpeas. I love chickpeas. They're so delicious. Very good for you too. Roseanne says, I have a red Ninja like that, just a bit bigger. The kids make smoothies with it. Oh, all right. I always make my smoothies with my big old Pampered Chef blender. That thing does a great job. Sue's son is here from downstate visiting. Oh, I hope you have a nice visit with your son. Ooh, Sharon's having ice cold watermelon bites. Yum. Let's see. Sue says, I don't really care for chickpeas. Roseanne says they're delicious in salads. Maria loves chickpeas. All right, well, let's get these chickpeas added. They are drained. So I'll toss them in. And then we're gonna add some artichoke hearts. So I have 2 cans of artichoke hearts and I am gonna chop them up just a little bit. So they're just quartered right now, so I feel like that's too big, so I'm gonna chop them up a little bit. And I will drain these too, but they don't need to be rinsed. These are all getting drained. Now this is a very easy recipe, quick and easy, and we'll just have little bowls out there so everybody can just scoop up a little bit. So here's what it looks like so far. We've got our couscous in the bottom, we've got chickpeas, we've got cucumber, red onion, we have tomato, and our dressing's over here just marinating. And now we're gonna add our artichoke hearts. So let's make a little room. And we're gonna get to chopping a little bit. So these are drained up. I'm gonna put them here on the cutting board. Just do half at a time. And just do a little bit of chopping because they're already quartered, so they don't need to be too small, but don't want them to be too big either. And this is really just a preference thing. You could add them quartered. I just don't like them to be that big in there. All right, y'all, this is a This bowl's getting filled up. Luckily, we don't have much more to add. Who likes artichoke hearts? I love artichoke hearts, but I wouldn't just eat one. Like, I wouldn't take one and eat it right now. It has to be in some kind of salad or something. Like this kind of a recipe. Everything else in this I could eat up pretty good. I love cucumbers. I don't even need any dressing or anything. I can just eat a cucumber straight. All right, we're adding to the bowl our artichoke hearts. Now this bowl's getting heavy, y'all. So we're gonna do a little mixing. Gonna just kind of gently mix it up, and then we're gonna add our dressing in, and we will mix some more. I lost a chickpea. We got a chickpea down, y'all. All right, put him in the trash. Okay, I can already see that we need a couple more tomatoes, so I'm gonna add some more tomatoes. I don't see enough red in here. I want to see all the colors. And normally I would use a clear bowl for y'all, but I wanted to use this bowl because it has a lid, and none of my clear bowls that are big like this have a lid. So I'm using this white bowl. All right, let's go ahead and get these tomatoes in here. Let's see, Cynthia says, love artichokes and hearts, but don't eat chickpeas or anything with them in it. Okay. Let's see. No artichokes for Pat. She says she's picky. Hi, Cheryl. Vicky loves them in spinach dip. Me too. I love spinach dip. Do you like tabbouleh? I do, yes. Liz says she loves chickpeas but doesn't like hummus. So that must be a texture thing, Liz, because it can't be a taste thing. It's got to be a texture thing for you. All right, let's add some more tomatoes. We need more tomatoes. This is a big old bowl of this, so I sure hope my guests will eat it. If not, we're gonna have a lot of couscous salad left over. All right. Okay, so our dressing's been over here, just marinating, waiting on us to be ready for it. And I think we are ready. Let's do it. Just gonna drizzle over, and then we'll give it a good stir. And if you're making this, like say you're making this to take to lunch all week long, I would hold off on putting the dressing in until the morning that you are ready to eat it, or the day before. You don't want to put that dressing in too early because it'll get everything a little bit wet in here, and it might not be as good texture wise. Okay, we are stirring it up. Looking good. It will be impossible to take a bite with everything in it. So I might have to take a couple of bites to taste it. And I am not mad about that. Okay. A couple more tomatoes. I had underestimated the amount of tomatoes we would need for this. My friend Lisa hates tomatoes. I know some people just cannot stand them. But I love a good tomato. A good ripe tomato. I love it. Okay. So now, for my favorite part, because I'm cheese obsessed, we're gonna add some feta cheese, which I love, love, love feta. But you can also add mozzarella to this. Mozzarella would be really good in this too. but I'm going feta this time. I mean, really, you can add any cheese you want. You're in charge, but I'm gonna do feta. And it is already crumbled. And I'm gonna use the whole thing, and I'm gonna stir it all up. One last stir and we'll be set, y'all. That is how easy this is. And I'm gonna taste it and see if it needs any more salt or pepper or anything else. But I know the artichokes, I think, are gonna give it a really good flavor this time around. And I love pearl couscous. I haven't made pearl couscous in quite a while, but I really enjoy it. So I was excited to get back to this when I was thinking about what kind of snacks to make. All right, so here's what it looks like, y'all. We've got more tomatoes, which is good, in here, and it looks delicious, and I can't wait to try it. Look how big this, well, the bowl looks really big when it's this close to the camera, but this is a pretty big bowl of couscous salad, so let's hope they like it. All right, let's get a bite here. We've got some artichoke, we have a little tomato, we've got a chickpea in here, and that's about all I can fit, along with some couscous on my spoon, so let's give it a try. That's good. I think I can use a little more salt, a little more pepper, and a little more basil. Or kind of a lot more basil. But we have the perfect amount of olive oil in, so we don't need any more olive oil. So just stir that up a little bit more. And since I added something, I have to taste it again, right? That's how it works. Those are the rules. So let's try again. I'm going to take some of this out to Scott and see what he thinks. Now we've got 2 thumbs up. All right. That looks too good for something so healthy, Liz says. All right. That is delicious, y'all. I am happy with it. My Aunt Cindy said feta makes everything better. That's right. Feta is better. That is so true. So this is ready for tomorrow. So how easy is that? All I need is a lid. Ta-da! All done. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get this kitchen cleaned up. I didn't make too big of a mess. And then I'll be back on to do the berry yum yum dessert in the Cooking with Pam Davidson cookbook, which is my aunt's cookbook. Her page is Keep Cooking with Pam Davidson, so y'all can follow along there. The cookbook is, let me see, what page is it? Let me tell y'all what page it is on the cookbook, in case y'all want to follow along and check it out. Here's the cookbook, by the way. Cooking with Pam Davidson, favorite recipes. All right, berry yum yum. I don't think it's one that I've tagged in here, so I gotta find it. I know it's out here in the dessert section. Ooh, German chocolate cake, I love that. I was looking for something kind of light. Oh, it's in alphabetical order, duh. Ta-da! All right, page 57, berry yum yum. So, no, Mary Jo, that salad is not in the book. So that is not in there. It's just kind of something that we've been making for a while. Yes, the picture, y'all. Okay. So right here, I had like a little mirror that I didn't really love, but that's what was here in the dining room. And this picture was originally, let me move the camera slow so y'all don't get sick, was originally right here. So I took the picture that was here and put it over there on that wall because it's horizontal, so it fits a little bit better. And then ta-da! Here's Delilah and Remy. So literally, like, this is my bedroom. So, like, I'm in my bedroom. I come out in the morning. First thing I see is my babies right here on the wall. So there they are, all hung up right here in the hallway. So thank you, Betty Ann. Every morning when I get up, I will walk right out and they'll be the first thing that I see. Right, Delilah? Isn't that great? Yeah. And it fits the space so perfectly, so I just love it. All right, y'all. See you very shortly for some berry yum yum. Bye.